guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carol the Diva. Today I'm gonna be doing a makeup look for you guys. I already did my brows, so it's time to go ahead and do my face. So let's get into it. Today I'm gonna be using this concealer on my face. It's a Tarte concealer and it's a few shades lighter than the one I used to use, so I'm definitely gonna be going much lighter on it today than I usually do with the other one. My other concealer is finished, so I have to come back to this one, and I have a few of this one because I kept buying the wrong shade and they were too light, but I mean, they come in handy now. I just have to use less. First, I apply some onto my eyelid, and I'm gonna use my wet sponge to blend it out. By the way, I'm doing a reel/TikTok video while I'm doing this, so you may see me gazing off to my right, and maybe you can see my phone there in the screen. So yeah. Please forgive me for that. I have to multitask because I gotta get these video in. To set my concealer, I'm gonna use my Fit Me setting powder, and I'm just gonna dab it on over where I already applied the concealer. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using this Take Me Back to Brazil by BH Cosmetic. I've been using this for so long. I can't even tell how long I have this palette, but this palette been good to me, so I'm hanging on to it. As you noticed already, I labeled the colors that I'm going to be using and in what order, so I'm just going to be putting them on as I go along. So the first color I use as my transitioning color, and now I'm just going to go ahead and apply a darker shade on the outer corner of my eye. As I apply this color onto the outer corner of my eyes, I blend it inward in a circular motion, to bring it in a little bit. Now I'm adding the third color on, and I'm just gonna try to keep it on the outer corner of my eye as much as possible. I will not blend it in as much as I did with the second color. Now I'm applying concealer on my eye, and this is where I'm going to do the cut crease and apply my orange color. Because I have hooded eye, I have to go further up with the concealer in order for it to look good in order for it to show up better when I open my eyes. Now I'm applying the fourth color, which is the orange. For some reason, I thought that orange would look good with purple, and I was not wrong about it. So I'm so here for this orange color right now. So what I'm doing is I'm just packing it on until I feel like I have enough on there. I'm not gonna add it to my inner crease because I'm gonna add my fifth color there.
You're happy though, I always think about you while I'm sitting eating Cheerios. Why did you go? You'd like a timeless cereal. All Cheerios, take me back to
Now it's time to add my fifth color, which is like a neon green. You can't be too scared to try colors, and that's the reason why I went with these colors. You know, sometimes you just gotta experiment a little bit, live a little. That's what I always say. Now I'm gonna move on to my face, and to moisturize it, I'm gonna be using this Nivea cream. I'm gonna be using my NYX Bear With Me primer to prime my face today. For foundation, I'm gonna be using my NARS, and it's in the shade medium dark to Tahoe. I mixed it with another NARS foundation that I have, and this one is in the shade Balm, and I will show it to you guys. I had to mix it with a darker shade just because it's like the summertime and my skin tone get a little bit darker. So because I mixed the foundation, that's the reason why I'm applying it like this. Usually I just put it on my hand and take it off with my sponge, but for some reason I decided to just use the same thing that I used to mix it to apply it to my face. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my foundation into my skin.
Those was the best days. High school went down on a Monday. In the hallway, saw you walking slow. Had to come and introduce myself. You knew me though, cause you was all up in my head. You knew you had me win. The only time in math class that I dared to touch you.
So here we go. These are the two foundations that I mixed. I used a little less of the darker one, but mixing them together gave me this really nice shade that I love so much. Now I'm gonna apply some concealer, and like I told you guys before, this concealer is lighter than the shade that I usually use, so I'm gonna go very light on it. I'm not gonna use too much on my face. And now I'm gonna use that same wet sponge and blend it out.
At the mall, we were all right, and then all night pranking on the wrong types. A couple teenagers laughing hard round midnight. I was all in your head. I knew I had you in the first time we both played truth or dare. You said it first, but I felt it too. 3 little words brought me to you. Go back a couple months, first day of school, choosing classes just to be really close to you. I think you caught on to my freshman ways. Still, I never thought we would be our first mistake. Time came and stole our hearts, and even after graduation we would drift apart.
Now with this brush, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some setting powder all over where I add my concealer. And this is gonna set it in place and keep it from moving any at all. The bronzer I'm going to use is from Morphe, and I use this bronzer all the time. I just love it so much. And I'm going to apply it onto my cheekbones, my chin, my forehead, and I'm going to also add some onto my nose. So I know some of you guys don't know what bronzer is for, but the bronzer, you know how you put your foundation on and everything is just flat and in one shade. The bronzer kind of lifts places of your face, or you know, it contours it, make it look more natural instead of flat, while the highlighter brighten up certain parts of your face. What I'm doing here is I'm baking my nose. It's a little technique to make your nose look a little skinnier and, you know, kind of bring the shape out. I don't think I'm that good at it, but it's something I like to do anyway.
The best days, those was the best days. High school went down on a Monday. In the hallway.
I'm gonna also add some onto my cheek just to chisel out that cheekbone a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm also adding some onto the bridge of my nose going up to my forehead. And on the tip of my nose. After letting it sit for about 10 minutes, I'm using this big fluffy brush to dust it off. Now from this Blushing in Bali blush and highlighter palette from BH Cosmetic, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my blush, and then I'm gonna apply my highlighter. Now from the same palette, I'm applying some highlighter onto my Cupid's bow, and then I'm also applying it onto my cheekbones. With a smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some onto my brow bones. Now for my lips, I'm using a dark brown pencil to shape out my lips before I apply anything. Now I'm using my NYX Butter Gloss lipstick, and I am not totally sure what shade this is because I have like 5 of them that is very close in color, so I don't want to tell you guys the wrong one, but I'm really not so sure what color this one is. Now for the finale, I'm going to be using my Maven Beauty setting spray to set my face. And this is it, guys. What do you think? I absolutely love it. I love the combination of eyeshadow colors that I chose today. I think they're beautiful. They went well together. But you guys already know, I want to hear from you what you think. I want to know if you like this color combination and if it's something that you would try. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And by the way, your girl just hit 40k subscribers, so thank you guys so much for helping to get me there, because you know, without you there ain't no me, so I really appreciate it. definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if this is your first time on my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.